For more than a half a century, the Lourdeshouse Maternity Home has been caring for single mothers and their children. It has been a sanctuary for hundreds of young pregnant women who have had no other place to turn.
I was in a sexual harassment situation, and I have a case manager. And I had told him about the situation, and he was looking up places that I could go because I was scared to go home. And he ran into the Lourdeshouse.
I don't know where I would be, to be honest. I probably would have had to ask for help from people that maybe I wouldn't have wanted to as much.
She called me, I came in, and she showed me my room, and I started crying.
Located in the St. Samuel Center in suburban Harrisburg, it is operated by Catholic Charities of the Diocese of Harrisburg. Renee Ramp, a caseworker, explains the priority mission.
Number one, a safe place for women to live throughout their pregnancy.
It was happy because I finally found somewhere else to go and bring my child into a happy environment. Not where I was, not worrying if somebody was going to touch her, not anything like that.
Well, I had heard really good things about it, and then I was really grateful to get in as fast as I did too, coming from the situation that I was in.
Women that come here are women who have been in domestic violence, sexually harassed women, drug-addicted women, women that don't have any family. They're just kind of lost in the world right now.
And actually, before that, I stayed at a domestic violence shelter in the town where I'm from Center County, and that was the only other option at the time. And I've been through there. That would have been the fourth time I would have gone back through there. And so something, I mean, it wasn't the fault of the shelter, or, you know, I probably had some part in it, but something wasn't working with being in that area for me, so.
In addition to providing a safe environment, residents of Lourdeshouse are given access to prenatal and post-delivery care, as well as counseled toward achieving self-sufficiency.
We provide transportation to doctor's appointments. Maybe they have counseling appointments. Any type of social service appointments we would take them to. Welfare, WIC appointments, we would take them to and from those appointments. When they first come into the program, I help them with housing applications because that takes so long for them to get into housing. It can take 6 months to a year for them to get into. It's very crucial that we get that started right away so they do have another safe place to live, you know, when they leave our program.
So it feels like we're all just one big family. Like Miss Renee's my mom, and everybody in here is my sisters, and then my daughter has a whole bunch of cousins coming.
Lourdeshouse, when you're in here, you become like a family. So, you know, I think each staff person has a very important role here that some women may not have gotten that where they came from. Somebody might not have been shown how to cook, to boil water, to do laundry, you know, the everyday things that some people take for granted. Some people may not have ever been shown that, you know, and for somebody to show somebody something like that, the women here, you know, really look at that like, wow, I can't believe that she took the time to show me how to do that, or, you know, she really cares for me by her showing me how to do this or to do that.
They show you that you're not by yourself when you're a single parent, raising your own child, doing everything for her. And the parenting classes help you a lot. Even if, for me, if I was a first-time mom, I didn't know what to do. It can help you if you're a first-time mom, even a second-time mom. It's stuff that you probably didn't know with your first child that you can know now with your second child.
I did feel like a bond with pretty much everybody that was here. You know, like there is still some of the other ones I keep in contact with, and it was, you know, and even after I had the baby, some of the first people I would let know, you know what I mean, rather than Yeah, even my own family. So it was like family in that way.
Everybody tells me that I changed dramatically. They tell me I'm a great mom, and they say, like, I'm about to cry. They say that I changed from the old person that I used to be, and I'm not that angry person I used to know. I'm like the loving and caring, and I love my daughter a lot.
I have seen, I mean, every woman that has come from Lourdes House, I can say I have seen them grow in one way or another when they have left Lourdes House. For example, maybe somebody came from the street and they have a foul mouth and they want to fight everybody that says something wrong to them. By the time that they leave here, they are the most gentle person, mother, and I think too, their babies have done that to them too, you know, make them become a different person. So it's amazing what I think babies can do, you know, to people.
Throughout its history, the primary goal of Lourdes House has remained constant: to formulate and carry out a plan for the care of the expectant mother and her child.
If you follow the rules and if you're about with your business and you do everything, and you'll get where you want to be. You'll get further in life.
Necessarily, like there isn't a whole lot of value put on life like it should be, and I feel like that places like this kind of help bring that back into focus for the moms and the kids. You know, because I think a lot of us that are here too, maybe we are in relationships, or I can't speak for everybody, but you know, there's obviously something where we needed some kind of help and we just couldn't get it, you know, from just, it's like a crazy world out there. So it's really important that there should be more places like this. It would be beneficial for our whole society, I think.
While the idea of helping a pregnant woman and her infant when they are most vulnerable may seem a basic act of common decency, it is, according to some, a rarity in today's world.
It's nothing like this out there. When we were visiting places, it was nothing at all like this. I didn't expect Lourdes House to be this way. But and then when I came and stayed for 2 weeks, I seen that it was different, and I seen that everybody that works here cares for you, and they care for your child. There's not a place out here, like, they can care for you, but they don't show it like the Lourdes House staff.
There's not a shelter like this. You know, again, it's not really a shelter to me because it's like home to these ladies. And to get the services and things that you need, and to know that if you come through Lourdes House, you know, you're not going to end up back on the street again. You know, they're going to help me find a safe place to go, you know, when I leave Lourdes House.
Reductions in the levels of funding for Lourdes House from government and other sources have put the existence of the program in jeopardy. In order to survive, Lourdes House is now in urgent need of substantial private support. Charitable donations from caring and concerned people like you will make a real difference in the lives of many young women and their babies. For information on how you can help, please contact Catholic Charities today.